truckers, it is a beautiful day for trucking in the USA. Today I'm up in Portland, Oregon. We're going over to pick up a Cat 9 16M motor grader and going to be running that over to Soda Springs, Idaho. Going to be load number 2 on the new trailer. I spent the weekend down here in Portland after I got delivered on Saturday. That would have been the last video you guys saw, was me delivering that load. And had a real nice time out here. Went and saw a young lady, went down, and we tried to go in and get some lunch together. But unfortunately, we wound up sitting around forever and a day waiting to get into this place. And we wound up just going back to the truck stop, which kind of sucks because the place we're going to is supposedly pretty good. It's the Island Cafe over here down on the waterfront. It's on a dock, actually, over on the island there. And we waited there for over an hour and just, it wasn't showing any signs of getting us in there. So we wound up going back to the truck stop and eating there, but had a good time nonetheless. And then I got a little video editing done yesterday, and that episode will be uploaded tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Today is Monday. So you guys will be watching that episode tomorrow, and then this episode will be either later this week or next week. I don't know how that's going to fall together yet, because I haven't shot it all yet. So we'll see how that plays out, but going to be a good little run, just under 800 miles. GPS is telling me about 745 from where I'm sitting right now, and there's an airplane landing. I'm going right past PDX right now. But yeah, had a good time overall this weekend. Actually got to see a couple of my friends too, so you know, just got to relax a little bit and unwind, and didn't have to be serious for a bit. That was good. I needed a break from it. And I got caught up on some sleep too, and then last night I woke up, about 2 in the morning and couldn't go back to sleep, so until about 6, so I kind of got up a little bit late this morning. So I am running a little bit late today, but I figured it was better to get some sleep and be feeling better than to be driving really tired. So feeling pretty good now, got some food in me, and we're running on over to pick this thing up. This motor grader is absolutely huge. I'm going to do some video on this thing for you guys so you can see it, because it's a monster. But it's going to be cool carrying this. So that's what we're doing now. So let's go get this thing put on the trailer. Alright, so we are loaded. We are rolling out now finally. I've been sitting here for about 5 hours because for whatever reason it took forever for them to get permits shot out today. So it's already almost close of business. I've been loaded since this morning, so I'm stressing out just a little bit over that. I don't know how this is going to go now, because it's kind of messing up my program. We'll just have to see here. Hopefully I can get on out of here and I was really trying to make Boise today, but let's see here. Sunset here is at about 8:27, so it's probably about, it'll be 9, because you pick up an hour going into Boise, because Boise's on Central Time. I'm going to say probably 9:15, somewhere in there, so I'll be able to roll till about 9:30. It is 4 o'clock right now.
At the end of the street,
that gives me 5 hours. I don't think I can make Boise in that amount of time, so we'll just have to see how it works out. I still got to get fuel and everything yet too, so kind of just totally messed up my day. Anyways, that's what we've got going. This thing was interesting to load. I'm going to do some video outside of it and just show you guys what I had to do to load this thing, because it is huge. This is the biggest grader I've ever moved. I didn't even know they built them this big until I showed up to get this thing, and I was like, wow. Because it's barely hanging onto the trailer. I had to use sideboards to get the drive tires on it, and the top two are just barely hanging up on the top deck, so I got those chained down pretty good, so hopefully they don't go anywhere. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. But yeah, you check out that little video here. We'll go do the outside
turn right at the traffic light.
Well, good morning, everybody. Just going in to get some breakfast, just getting up and getting moving. I got up a little bit late today. It's almost 8 in the morning now. But after the The night I had the night before last, I woke up at about 2 in the morning, couldn't go back to sleep till about 5, and I'd gone to bed about 11:30 or so, so I was up fairly late anyways, and then couldn't sleep through the night, so I needed a little bit more sleep than normal last night. Kind of got this place all tore up here. It's a big cluster. Which any of you guys have been to this pilot out here at 395 and 84, you know what I'm talking about. Looks like they're doing some kind of major renovation here. Maybe we'll get some more parking out of it, because they need more parking here in the worst way. It was a real adventure last night getting the truck parked when I got in here. Was kind of bummed. I was actually planning on making it over to LeGrand, but I couldn't because we had some issues there. But with getting permits out of Oregon, once we got the permits, I got on the road, but I sat around for almost 5 hours waiting on permits, and that cost me a lot of time, so I couldn't even make it into LeGrand last night with the daylight that I had. But as a treat, you guys will get to see this thing go up cabbage this morning, so I got the dash cam ready to roll. I'm going to get that fired up as soon as we get out there, so that would be a good little deal here. So I am just leaving Ontario, Oregon, getting back after it here. Stopped, took a little lunch break there, and tried to call the place where we're delivering to get directions up there, but nobody's answering the phone for some reason, so I got to see what's going on. Shouldn't be too bad of a trip running across here. I'm just looking forward to getting back into the 70-mile-an-hour speed limit. This 55 thing is for the birds. I hate going 55 miles an hour. It just drives me crazy. And I guess it's yeah. I guess it's time for all the RVs to come out again too and start making everybody's lifestyle out here. I think that you should have to have a commercial driver's license to be able to drive a RV, and I think it should be a competency test where you have to redo it, because a lot of these people out here, they have no business driving these things. They're all over the road. They're horrible drivers. morning. It is now day 3 of this load. We are 136 miles away from delivery. I was already planning on being a lot closer, but we are having a couple of issues. That being, it looks like I got a stuck thermostat in the truck because the truck's not wanting to keep a constant temperature. It's either getting hot really fast or it's cooling way off. So I'm going to have to address that in the next couple of days. I've been kind of watching it here. I was a little worried yesterday because I was going down the road and the temperature just fell on its face. And I was like, uh-oh, you know, what I was worried about is like maybe the truck had sprung a leak and the water came out of it, you know? Because that'll happen. If you like blow a heater hose or something, you lose all the water, your temperature gauge just won't read anymore. So I was worried that happened. Fortunately, that wasn't the case. I got out there, everything's fine, radiator's still full of water. So, and I've noticed that other times it's getting hot. So I think what's happened is that thermostat is just getting really super sticky in here. So that's a real pain in the butt job. I don't like doing them, but I'm probably going to have to get it done here. So, got to find a Napa or something like that and get those parts picked up, and then we'll go from there on that one. That, you know, all the messing around with it made me just a little bit late. I couldn't quite make it over to where I was gonna.